But yeah, I do have something else I want to talk about tonight.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Cody Rhodes, we want to talk about you and what your future is going to hold. If there is a story for you to finish at WrestleMania 40, or if Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's going to take your spot.
So, I'll go first, and I sent you and Paul the rant. The rant heard around
La Greca.
Sirius XM radio. The more I listened to, I sent it to you guys. Obviously, I listened to it. I sent it to you guys, and then I listened to it like 2 or 3 more times. And I am 150% in agreement with La Greca. There's a possibility that Rock just shit on the business for his own good.
He loves the pop.
Now, I'll give him a titch of forgiveness here, because there's a good possibility he has not followed the storylines over the past 12 months.
But he says he watches the product, so
he's busy. Now, he hasn't been busy of late because the screenwriters are on strike, right? But what he did with Pat McAfee, and I'm a huge fan of Pat McAfee, but Pat McAfee's going to do whatever The Rock wants to do, and whatever is going to get the biggest pop, okay? But what he did on Pat McAfee's show, and then shows up 6 hours, 7 hours later on SmackDown, could really shit on this 18-month story that they're building of Cody.
Yo, it definitely could. I mean, it's, I thought it was last year was now or never. With it being in Hollywood 39, Rock Roman, I thought last year was now or never. But now we have this writer's strike, and that's why The Rock's got more free time. He doesn't have as much free time as Cena because he's involved in more stuff. Cena's got a lot of free time. That's why he's back too, which it was cool to see those two backstage face to face and welcome each other back. But anyways, I digress. And this is coming from a guy. I'm a big Rock fan. The Rock got me back into pro wrestling in 2011. I hadn't watched in a while. Saw that he had came back, and he got me right back in it. But I don't want to see him crap on Cody's story. Too much hard work's been into this, and I hate that he can just because who he is and the credibility he's built up over the years, he can just jump right in it and maybe steal the main event of WrestleMania.
Now one of Rock's all-time biggest WrestleMania, which was Rock versus Stone Cold, wasn't that in Philly?
Yes, WrestleMania 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it being back in Philly. I remember reading about that, and they made Jim Ross come back and announce that after his Bell's palsy, nervous, and I remember reading that in that book of his. So, I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with it being in Philly, because that was one of his greatest WrestleMania moments. I'm guessing WrestleMania is going to be a 2-night show, right?
It will. I think it's a 2-night show and they could still do it to where I don't know if The Rock would get on board with this though. They could do it where night 1's Rock and Roman beats him, then night 2's Roman and Cody. If Roman wants to go both nights, they could do that. But would The Rock be willing to not be the night 2 main event? Is my question. I would like to think yes for the sake of the business, but I don't know.
So the only way this might work, night 1, Roman Cody, right?
Yep. Roman Cody night 1.
Roman Cody night 1. Hear me out.
Okay.
The bloodline tries to help Roman, but doesn't get the job done. Embarrasses the family. Cody wins, gets the belt, rolls out of the ring. Now, it doesn't give Cody the finish, the walk, the accolades. He rolls out of the ring. He's the new champion. Crowd's going nuts. The bloodline's a mess. All of a sudden, the Rock music hits. He comes down to the ring. He confronts Roman. You've disgraced the family. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Because that match, to me, it doesn't need the title. That's what gets me pissed off about WrestleMania 39. I still think they should have gave Cody the title there. There's nothing in the Bloodline story they've done from WrestleMania now they couldn't have done without the title on Roman. So
with what I just said, the only negative thing about it is you don't give Cody the proper send-off.
Right.
You want to end the show with Cody crying, with the streamers, the fireworks, the fans going nuts, his family coming out.
Yep.
You want to give him that accolade. But the way they're leading up to it, Cody wins night one, the bloodline's a mess. Then you have, like I said, you have Rock come down, confront, you've been a disgrace to this family, I'll see you tomorrow night type stuff. That could work as well. And then maybe you lead off night two with a championship celebration.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Jimmy Van today on his show with SRS on Fightful, he said if he had to do it, he would have Cody and Roman wrestle both nights, both of them, not against each other, but both nights. He would have night one start off with Cody versus John Cena. And Cody win. And night one end with Roman beating Rock. And then night two, you have Cody and Roman.
How about this? How about night one, you have Cody beat Cena. You have a Roman versus Rock match, okay, night one. It gets all messy with the bloodline. You don't have a definitive winner. So you have a three-way the next night, Rock, Roman, Cody. You have Cody go over both of them.
That'd be big. Yeah.
If you're gonna top last year, with Cody not going over, how do you not make him go over Roman and The Rock in the same night?
Majin's got a good point here, but they did it apparently to give Cody something to work with for, and what's that? You've taken the rug out from under him. Yeah, he had a good trilogy with the Brock Lesnar, but I'm over this Judgment Day stuff they keep doing. I mean, if I see one more Judgment Day, Cody and KO and Sammy stuff, it's just the same thing over and over again. It's lazy booking. I know they are getting Jey Uso involved now.
It's lazy booking, but they're biding their time until Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think he would actually.
I would hope so, but
if he realizes after last Friday the pop he got when Mac
that was incredible.
Out, okay, probably one of the top 3 pops in all of professional wrestling since 1889.
And also, what's that tell you about Austin Theory? I mean, he's been in the ring with Stone Cold, The Rock, and Cena in the past 2 years.
Well,
company thinks a lot of them.
Yeah. And if you remember, and I can't remember, what documentary was that? The one they followed, Evolve. Oh, it was on, what channel was that on?
It was on the network, wasn't it?
No, it was on Vice. It was
okay.
It was before. It was a guy
or Dark Side.
It was a guy that documented independent wrestling, like he did Evolve. Then he went down and did Luchadors in Mexico. He did. Anyways, it was on, but that was back when Austin Theory was 18, 19 years old, and they were talking about, hey, he's the future. That was back when Darby and Ethan Page
Had a good feud.
And Ethan Page hit him with the shovel. Slit his arm, and he had to go to the ER. And he's like, "I'm not taking an ambulance. I don't have the money for that." I can't remember what that docu-series was, but anyways, I remember them talking about, or Gabe Spolsky was talking about Austin Theory then that he's literally the future.
I have a comment here on YouTube. Poor Cody. The Rock took a spot and no one cares. Now there's talk Cody wants to leave WWE. I have not seen any of that.
I haven't seen that either. I would think
Theory's the future of WWE, the next guy to get that belt. It's probably either him or the guy Majin says got to take a back seat to LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. LA Knight's really good right now. So
he is hot right now. Or Gunther's another one right there. They get thrown in the mix.
Yeah, here's the difference with Gunther, though, okay? Gunther is good in the ring, but he's not the total package.
Right.
Okay? LA Knight's a total package. He's great in the ring, and he's entertaining as hell in the mic. He's the full meal deal, you know. Gunther, yeah, whatever. I'm not a big fan of that dude.